Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemMed. So I'm filming on my smaller camera right now because I just filmed my other video on my big camera and I ran out of battery, so it's charging, but I'm working under time restraints because Theo's napping right now. I want to get as much of this video filmed as possible before he wakes up. Today's video is going to be me talking about getting stuff done with a baby. Because going from having all the time in the world to get whatever done that you want to get done and all the extra things to working with an ever-changing schedule of a baby it's an adjustment. I really miss the days of being able to just hunker down in my favorite coffee shop with my Maya mocha latte and just bust out hours of work. Like, it just doesn't happen anymore, but that's okay. The two biggest things, whether you have a baby or not, is to prioritize and organize to be productive. Asking yourself, what are the most important things that I do right now, and cutting out all of the fluff, things that aren't serving you because you just don't have time to waste. And while I'm talking about having a baby right now, this could also apply to those that are maybe in college and you have a really heavy class schedule, internship, extracurriculars. It's just important to take the time to look at what are the most important assignments, tasks, and fit that into your job schedule, school schedule, whatever it is you're working with. So for me, it's how can I best organize my time around my baby's schedule? Even if they don't have a set rigid schedule, they still have their routine that they go through every day. Even though Theo doesn't wake up at the same time every single day, take naps at the same time, same nap lengths every single nap, there is some consistency to his schedule, but I don't think there's a baby exists that follows a set schedule. So what are some things that I can do while he is awake? I wrote down things like cook, tidy up, respond to emails, write out video content notes, get groceries, run errands, reply to comments on YouTube and Instagram. Those are things that I can do while he's awake and playing, and I don't necessarily need that undivided focus and attention when I'm not taking care of him and he's asleep. And what are the best things for me to do while he's taking a nap? Film videos and edit videos is what I decided. That's the two tasks that I find are best done when I don't have to keep an eye on him or, keep rotating him between like entertainments. So I just know, okay, I gotta wait for him to go down for a nap and then I'm gonna bust out filming my videos, or I'm gonna bust out editing as much as I can. And we know that naps can be 20 minutes or the envious 2 hours. My advice here is to learn about awake times for babies. Essentially, if you don't fill your baby's tired tank, they're not going to take good naps. They're only going to take a quick cat nap and it could be 20-30 minutes and they're up and ready to go again. And sometimes you do fill their tired tank and they still only take a 30-minute nap. And we all know that's not a lot of time to like sit down, get in the mindset of work and get work done. I could probably bust out filming a video in 20 minutes, but editing, there's not a chance. From what I've learned, babies' naps become more consistent and longer after they're 5 months old. So before that, you just have to be flexible and know that maybe I'm only going to get a cat nap, maybe I'm going to get a 2-hour nap. I don't know, roll with the punches at that point. Sometimes it will take me one nap to get a task done, and sometimes it will take me every single nap throughout the day to get whatever it is I'm working on done. My next piece of advice is baby wear. You probably hear this one a lot and I couldn't agree more, but when they're itty bitty newborns, they just want you, they want to be close, they want to be snuggled, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can't spoil a newborn. Most of the time you can get a lot more done and longer naps out of them if you are wearing them. So wraps work best for squishy little newborns. They just like being snug and it's just stretchy and it's comfortable to wear when they're light. But eventually my go-to has become our Ergo Baby just because it's more structured, and as he gets heavier, it just helps my back out. I can still wear him in the wrap, I can still wear him in the sling, but I always just throw on the Ergo Baby, and I can flip him easily from facing out to facing in. He's definitely a curious little baby and he likes to face out and see the world when he's awake. Watch what I'm doing. We can go around and vacuum together, pick stuff up together, cook a meal together, and he's happy and he's content. So this is how I got a lot of stuff done early on. I would just pop him in the wrap. He would usually just nap because newborns just sleep all the time, and I could go about and sit and get work done. I could edit video, I could film, I could eat some food, or I could make some food, throw in some laundry. I didn't baby wear him all the time, but there was times where he just really struggled with sleeping on his own for nap time. Sometimes he slept great on his own for nap time, and the times that he struggled, I would just pop him in the carrier and let him finish his nap in there. And you can also go to the bathroom while wearing a baby in like a wrap or a carrier. Fun fact, I've gone to the bathroom so many times while wearing Theo. It's fabulous. But sometimes you can't hold or carry your baby and they're going to cry. Your baby is not going to die from a few minutes of crying. I know some people who are really against their babies crying, and if that's you, that's fine, you do you. But just know that if you need to put your baby down for 30 seconds so you can pee, or let them fuss in their crib so you can finish something when they wake up for a nap, like, they're going to be okay. You can brush your teeth, finish your 60-second shower, or whatever it is while they cry in the other room. They're going to be just fine. When you come in and get them, they're going to be just as happy to see you as if you would have come and gotten them right when they started fussing. And if all you get done in a day is put on a new pair of underwear and brush your teeth, give yourself a pat on the back, because some days that's all it is that you get done in those first couple months, because it's hard work. Because sometimes when you finally get the baby down for a nap and you think, okay, this is my chance to get stuff done, but I am exhausted. I don't have like the mental capacity to do whatever it is that I want to do. Some days it's just best for you to go and lay down during their nap, and that is what is best for you. So don't always feel like I have to get it all done while they're napping, because that's just not going to happen every day. Listen to me. Take care of yourself. That is one of the biggest things I can say to you. And that doesn't mean just extravagant self-care, but don't forget about yourself in all of this. Take that nap, make sure you're eating food, make sure you're drinking water and staying hydrated. You can't care for this helpless little human if you're not caring for yourself. And if you're exhausted and run down and just depleted, it's really hard to be a good parent. And just accept you're going to get so much less done now that they're here than you could before they were here. Even at 9 months pregnant, where my ribs hurt, my back hurt, I couldn't really move around gracefully, I could still get so much more done, but that's okay. It's just part of the adjustment and part of the change, but you just have to accept, like, I'm not the same person as I was 7 months ago or whenever it was you gave birth. Accept that, and then ask yourself, how can I best structure the time I do have now? So what are the most important things I can be doing right now? Are there tasks that have to be done at particular times or on certain days? What can you do when your partner is home to help? And is there anyone that can come and help during the day, even if it's just once a week for an hour? For me, something that has really helped is to sit down, think through all of this and write it out. Make a plan for myself. And I just filmed a video about creating a new schedule for myself, which I'll link down below. I think that one's going up before this. I thrive off of organization and routine. And while I'm realistic that things need to be flexible, I know that I do best when things are laid out for me, by me. Because if I put Theo down for a nap and then I sit down and go, okay, what do I want to do with my time now? What do I need to get done? Like, I'm gonna waste so much time trying to figure out what to do instead of knowing, like, okay, I've got this time, I need to film these videos, let's get to it. So my biggest things about how to get stuff done with a baby, and like each phase is so different. When they're newborns, they just sleep so much, but at the same time, like, that's the most important time to just take care of yourself, to rest and recover, because bringing a child into this world is a lot of work. Get your babies on some sort of schedule, and it's not some rigid, harsh schedule. It's just kind of like a routine. It's predictable and you know what to expect of, like, okay, they're gonna get up around here, they're gonna nap around these times during the day, and they're gonna go to bed at these times. Sleep. Sleep is so important, and I cannot recommend taking care of babies enough. Like, I credit just so much to her being able to get stuff done, being able to wrap my mind around everything, and to figure out what's best for him in the sense of, like, how long he needs to be awake, when he needs to go to sleep, how best to put him to sleep, to keep him asleep, and all of that. Coming to terms with you're not going to get everything done, and figuring out what the most important things are, and laying out some sort of schedule for yourself. And baby wearing, I forgot to say that. Asking for help and being okay on certain days when stuff just doesn't get done. So that's just kind of how I've gone about things. Everyone does it differently. Some people are like superwoman and super mom and can get it all done. Just do your best. Love your baby, enjoy it. It's gonna go so fast. Just organize and prioritize. That's what I have to say. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this topic, this video. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.